Hi Victoria, I'm about to graduate with a degree in fashion merchandising and I'd like to one day start and run my own menswear brand. A little bit terrified, but anyways, that leads me to ask, what was the initial process like in starting up the Victoria Beckham brand?
When I initially started up the brand, I didn't put too much pressure on myself. I didn't go into this to prove anything to anybody other than myself. I was very focused. I didn't try and do everything at once. You know, for quite a few seasons, I stuck to just perfecting the dress. I didn't want to run before I could walk. It's very important to be focused and do what I was doing very, very well and move on and do more when my team was in the position to do that. So I think that it's about keeping things focused and not trying to do too much.
Hi, I'm looking to start my own fashion design business. So far all I've really concentrated on is the design aspect, but I was wondering if you had any fundamental tips for starting your own business or any kind of go-to places that you go to for your inspiration.
Okay, that's a good question. From my perspective, and I've obviously got just one view of the whole industry, but for me I would say you need to really be thinking about the kind of retailers that you want to be represented by, because if you're creating a collection that is a bit more directional and something that you think needs to go into specialty stores and boutiques, then really focus on that. But if you feel that you want a collection that's going to be rolled out across as many doors as possible, then you need to make sure it's really commercial. And I think that's something perhaps that people don't realise when they're first starting in this business or starting a label, is that you need to make sure that you're certain and you're confident in the kind of brand that you want to build and the kind of places that you want it represented, because there's so many different types of retailers, not just department stores and boutiques, but the types of department stores. And are they just luxury focused, or do they have lots of different departments within them, or are they a really old school established department store that's really well respected and has brought and nourished brands all the way up, or are they a department store that has brought in really cool trendy brands but supported them in a different way to perhaps the way that the old school established ones might have later on. And I think you need to be conscious of the type of brand that you're building and the type of collection that you're designing in that respect, because you could have an incredibly varied customer base or you could have a very specific one, and it depends what you want from your brand. And if you want it to be a rollout or something global, then you need to be conscious of that when you're designing it, because it's the end customer that you have to have in mind, and whether that be 10 people that shop in a beautifully curated boutique in a back street of London, or whether it be 2,000 people that shop in department stores across New York and London and Paris.
Distributors are looking for brands that already have a following, where there's already a story. I would advise anyone, trying to launch any product line to really try and create that story before they speak to anyone. So whether that's, putting on mini trunk shows, whether that's, trying to engage the press in some interesting way, whether that's, literally starting yourself, touring the boutiques and the department stores with your sample collection. And once you have that and you have a bit of buzz around what you're doing, then it's much easier to approach distributors. And if the buzz is strong, then obviously distributors will start to pay attention. To going cold with an untested collection that no one's seen, where there's no, kind of public awareness, is very, very difficult.
Hi BB team, greetings from London. My question for you would be, what would you look for in an intern, and what could I do to get into the industry?
Everybody is looking to work. How to go in the industry? How did you go in the industry? You try, you don't resign. You knock at the door and you hit people. You go. If you got the guts and you got the the will to do it.
My question is, what do you recommend a young designer like myself do to boost my public profile in preparation for the launch of my collection? Thank you.
Very evident, Lala. Work the social media, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Talk about yourself, create your visual universe, and then go out there with a bang.